Nathan, what's up, man? Thanks so much for taking the time to let us interview you. Just for our viewers that'll be watching this video, would you mind telling them, what you do for your occupation and where you're based out of?
Yeah, my name is Nathan. I'm a loan officer based out of Southern California, licensed in about 22 states. Been in the business about 7 years, but in the real estate industry for about 22
Wow. Okay. So you're quite seasoned.
seasons.
Absolutely. So how long have you been a mortgage broker?
For about five of the 22 years.
Gotcha. Awesome. Awesome. So you were one of the lucky people to try our free trial. How long was it? Like 6 days or something like that?
So far,
Okay. So what was your, I guess, how was day one for you? When we launched, how quickly were you seeing results?
immediately, I started getting appointments right away, booked on my calendar, people to call, follow up with. And it's always awesome because as a loan officer, when you're following up with people, you've got to do at least 20 to 30 calls before you get somebody on the phone.
Uh-huh.
When you get to the point where you've got an appointment and you dial one time and that person picks up and they're interested and ready to app, it's just glorious.
Awesome. So, I mean, how quickly, let's say, I know we were on 6 days, day one, what was that day? How many appointments would you say you got in your first day?
Probably about like 6 to 10
Wow.
on the
Okay.
first day.
Awesome. Awesome. Did any of those by chance turn into any applications or potential applications?
Yeah, absolutely. So I got one app, one deal right out of the gate on the
Wow.
first
Okay.
day.
Nice. Nice. So, what would you say to somebody who is a broker who maybe hasn't been in the business as long as you, but is maybe on the fence about working with us?
Don't even overthink it. Make the commitment today, whatever it takes, make it happen.
So, I know you've done this trial for a short amount of time, but based on your own projections, I mean, where do you see the type of volume if you had a system like this consistently per month? What do you think you could get your volume to? What were you doing in volume actually before? What are you doing in volume? I guess before the trial, and then where do you see that potential in the volume? Let's say if you had that more consistently using our system.
Well, I'm consistently funding at least 2 million a month, and with the system, in the short period of time that I've had it, I could see at least another 2 million. So 100% improvement on my existing business.
Awesome, awesome. That's exactly what we love to hear, man. So I'm glad we were able to help you out. And Nathan, uh, I'm looking forward to working with you. I know we want to, I think the next goal should be trying to get you triple that. So
Hey, I'm down with that.
yeah. Well, listen, because you did this testimonial, I'll be sure to drive you some extra appointments here. We'll drive you some
Appreciate it.
extra leads and extra appointments, and we'll see if we can get you there. But yeah, I really appreciate you hopping on this call and letting people know about your experience working with us. Have you ever worked with any agencies like this in the past?
No, as a matter of fact, I've shunned a lot of the agencies that are out there because not a lot of the agencies are in the position where they'll say, "Hey, look, let me show you what I can do," and it ultimately at the end of that, if you see value in us, we can work together in the future. So, I mean, that was a big value proposition for me. So, uh, no, I haven't come across anybody like it. So
Awesome.
I'm happy.
Great, great. Well, awesome. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this video testimonial, Nathan. And I'll reconnect with you sometime next week so we could talk about some future plans, and we'll try and make you the best broker out in California.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate it.